Hey, what's up guys? Dan here, and in this video I'm going to show you the absolute best $5 Facebook ad strategy for Shopify dropshipping in 2019. And I guarantee you that you'll be able to master Facebook ads in 30 minutes. Now, this strategy will absolutely blow your mind because this is something that I personally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on to master and to figure out what the best strategy is. There's so much information on the internet, and even though I know about Amazon FBA, even though I've been selling on e-commerce for years now, Shopify is something that was new to me at the time. And so that's why I told myself, you know what, I'm going to master it, and then I'm going to go ahead and show the strategy to YouTube because I want to share with you guys like the absolute best strategy, the absolute best value, so you guys can go out there and start a Shopify store with the right information. So let's go ahead and get started. Super pumped for this one. Make sure you watch till the end, because if you miss one thing, one part of the strategy, then you will be completely confused. You have no idea what's going on, and Facebook ads is something that you don't really want to mess with, and it's not something that you want to go in with without any knowledge, because you will spend a ton of money. It's very easy to lose a ton of money with Facebook ads. Now, if you do learn this Facebook strategy, you will succeed on Shopify. You will succeed. There's just no ifs, no buts. As long as you take action, you will get to $100 to $300 a day within your first month. All right, it's step by step, it's a formula, and it's not something that's like, super mysterious or something that's super insanely hard. It's something that every single one of you can do. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So let's talk about the basics of creating and running insanely profitable Facebook ads. Now think about it, right? Imagine right now if all you had is a laptop. Right now you're sitting in your room wherever you are, right? And you have a little bit of money to start. Maybe you have $100 or $200, right, that you want to throw at Facebook ads, and you want to use that to actually get your store up to 6 figures a year and 7 figures a year eventually, right? Obviously not with $100, right? But when you're starting out, what you want to be doing is you want to be running $5 ads and $10 ads and $20 ads and things like that, just to get the ball rolling, just to get some sales, right? That's all we want. We want to make sales. We want to make profit. That's the point of this, right? So, imagine if you can just start with $100, $200, and then you can go and you can figure out which ads are the best, and you can figure out which ads are not performing the best. You can turn those off, you can keep the good ones on, and then you can scale it. And then you can scale those ad sets to, from $20 a day to $50 a day to $100 a day, or even from $5 a day to 10 to 20 to 50 to 100. Eventually you're at $1,000 a day on a profitable ad set. That's where you're making real money. And it doesn't take a long time to get there, as long as you understand how Facebook ads work in 2019. All right, so the main objective with running Facebook ads will be to build up your pixel to be able to create amazing lookalike audiences. Literally the 80-20 of running Facebook ads. So the 20% effort that will get you 80% of your results for your Shopify store, where you'll be making $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day. Right now on my store, actually, this is one of my stores here. I'm at about, let me see here, I just refreshed. So if we just refresh, I'm at about 1.49K today, and it's about afternoon. So, it's not something that people can't do. It's something that anybody can do. Listen to me, I was $40,000 in college debt just a few years ago, and believe me, I had no idea this was even possible. All right, but because I decided to learn, I committed to learning, and I committed to taking action. I'm telling you, no matter who you are, no matter how old you are, you're going to be able to do this for yourself. You just got to believe, and you just got to take everything I say as truth. All right, so as I was saying, the main objective is to build up your Facebook pixel to be able to create amazing lookalike audiences. And your pixel is built up after 50 purchases. Now, what is a Facebook pixel? A Facebook pixel is something that Facebook uses to, what they do is they create a pixel for your store. And what happens is when you have a brand new store, you've never run any ads, Facebook doesn't know who to show your ads to the best. So you might be targeting interests, like you might be targeting, let's say you're selling some kind of a cooking product, you're dropshipping some kind of cooking product, you might be targeting, cooking shows, you might be targeting cooking brands, things like that, barbecue brands. What happens is when you start, your Facebook pixel is unpopular, there's no data. So Facebook doesn't know who to best show your products to, right? They want you to be profitable. They don't just want to take your money, because obviously Facebook knows that if your store is profitable, you're going to keep giving them money for Facebook ads, and that's what they want. So that's where the pixel comes in. And with every single time someone buys from you, someone adds to their cart on your website, every single time someone initiates checkout on your website or even views your website, the Facebook pixel gets built. And a Facebook pixel is considered to be built up after getting 50 purchases or 100 actions, which means 100, either purchases, adds to carts, initiate checkouts. And what happens then is that Facebook then knows who to best show your ads to, right? Even if you're targeting interest, things like that. So it's constantly learning, and your ads will get better over time. So the whole point of running, the reason that I got my store to this level right now is because I've actually ran ads, and then I got enough purchases to be able to create amazing lookalike audiences. And what a lookalike audience is, here, I'll show you guys that really quick. The lookalike targeting, a lookalike audience is the holy grail of Shopify Facebook ads because it allows you to create an audience that is similar to people who purchased from you, and it's insanely profitable. So how we start is with the $5 to $10 interest-based targeting, which allows you to start getting purchases as soon as you start with conversion targeting. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use conversion targeting. Conversion targeting means that we want conversions, which means purchases, and that will build up your pixel over time. All right, and then we also have engagement targeting. That basically, if you target with engagement, that the whole point of the campaign is to get cheap likes, shares, and engagement to add social proof to your ad. Social proof is, when you see a post, instead of a post with 1 like, there's a post with 1,000 likes, right? So we use engagement targeting, and we can also get low-cost purchases that way before switching to interest-based targeting or lookalike targeting. But remember, the holy grail is to build up our pixel enough so we're able to go and create insanely profitable lookalike audiences. So that's what I've learned. That's literally what I've used. Now I mostly only run lookalike audiences for my Shopify stores, and they do incredibly. Like, you're getting like $3 purchases, $2 purchases, so it's absolutely insane. So now there's a couple of very important things we need to do before we start running our ads. First, you need to install your Facebook pixel, and you must do this before you start. So now I'm going to show you how to install your Facebook pixel. It's super easy, super simple. So what you need to do is you need to go to your business.facebook.com, your business manager for your Facebook ads account. I already assume that you already have a Facebook ads account. So when you're in there, you're going to go here, all tools, pixels. All right. And then once you're in here, you're going to go and you're going to create your pixel. And then you're going to get what's called a pixel ID, which is actually right here. You're going to take this pixel ID and you're going to go to your Shopify store, and on the left it's going to say online store preferences, and then there's going to be a section to put your pixel ID in there. All you got to do is put this code in there, and then boom, you've installed your Facebook pixel. So now right here in Shopify, you're going to go to online store on the left, and then preferences, and then you're going to put your Facebook pixel ID in here. So now I'm going to show you how to organize your Facebook ad columns so that the most important information is there so you can see it, and then so you can make data-driven decisions. Right? So we're going to organize our Facebook ad columns, and we're going to save a preset that you're going to use forever. Right? So you only have to do this once, and I'm going to show you that right now. So now I'm in one of my ad accounts, and we're going to go and start organizing all our Facebook ad columns. So what we want to do is we want to go up here, columns, customize columns. All right, and now we are going to go and enable ROAS, which means return on ad spend, CPP, cost per purchase. All right, so let's just go ahead and close all of this. We don't want any of this. We're going to start fresh. All right, so ROAS, which is this website purchase. There you go. So we're going to put total, and then we want to put website purchase ROAS. We don't have a mobile app, right? So we're not going to do that. CPP, which is cost per purchase. Cost per purchase. All right. And so we're going to want to go enable all of this right here. No mobile app. And then there you go. We're going to turn on cost per link click. Cost per link click. All right, and so you're just gonna go and then also turn on CPM, which is cost per mil, which means how much you're paying for 1,000 impressions. An impression is a view, so when someone views your ad, that's what that is. So CPM, boom. And now we're also gonna add actions. So conversion actions, that's in standard advanced. We're gonna go to VC, which is view content, boom. And then we're gonna go to on Facebook offline. So we're just gonna have website content views. And you're going to add to cart, initiate checkout, and then purchases as well. So now once you have those columns set, make sure you save it as a preset in your Facebook ads. You can save it, and then you can set it as default right there. There's going to be a drop-down menu. Just set it as default. Now, let's talk about interest for a second. If you're going to target irrelevant interests, your cost per action or cost per purchase will be incredibly high. That's how much you're paying for an action, which means a purchase in our case. So if you're targeting the wrong interest, the interests that have nothing to do with your product, then your cost per acquisition, your cost per action, your cost per purchase will be incredibly high. And if you target really good interests, which means relevant interests to your product, your cost per purchase, your cost per action will be incredibly low. So let me just easily explain interest targeting for you, all right? So Facebook allows us to target interests and behaviors. So let's just say this, all right? I love coffee, therefore I know bulletproof coffee, therefore I know who Dave Asprey is, right? But let me just explain this really quick. You might be like, why are you telling me this, right? So let's say we start with coffee as an interest. So let's say that we have a coffee kind of product, right? And we're going to target coffee. So we're going to target coffee. So if you look at the picture on the top right here, coffee would be on the outside circle. On the outside circle lies what everybody knows. Everybody knows what coffee is. But only people who know what coffee is know what bulletproof is, which is a type of coffee which would lie in the light blue circle on the top right. And then, if you are a coffee drinker and you drink bulletproof coffee, you know what bulletproof is and you know about the brand, then you will probably know who Dave Asprey is. Maybe not, maybe you do, but then there's a very high chance that you do because that is the founder of bulletproof. So Dave Asprey would be in the middle. And only bulletproof enthusiasts people that are interested in bulletproof coffee and coffee would know who Dave Asprey is. So someone who loves coffee but doesn't know bulletproof will not know who Dave Asprey is. So this is incredibly important to remember for Facebook interest targeting, because these are different levels of depth for these interests. So you must understand how it works, right? And when you're targeting for your ads, for your $5 ad sets, $10 ad sets, $20 ad sets, you must realize that if you're going to target something that's really, really vague, something or something that's really, really precise, you must understand. You must think about, okay, will someone who is interested, for example, in coffee, will they know who Dave Asprey is? Well, if they don't know what bulletproof is, then probably not. Do you understand what I mean? So there's different levels of interests, right? And you must consider them when you are advertising your product, when you're creating Facebook ads. And so I'm going to show you guys something really, really cool. I'm going to go on facebook.com/ads/preferences, and then that will allow us to see which interests Facebook thinks I'm interested in. So let's go and check that out. All right, guys, so I'm on Facebook ads preferences. So these are the interests that Facebook thinks I'm interested in. So if we take a look here, it thinks that I'm interested in real estate investing, which yes, I am. Small business, yes. Self-employment, yes. Real estate entrepreneur, yes. Real estate, yes. Lululemon Athletica, yes. I actually do wear Lululemon clothes, and I guess I also read the biography of Lululemon founder Chip Wilson, which is a really, really great book. And by the way, they make amazing clothes for men as well. Entrepreneurship, yes. Kickstarter, no. Ketone, no. So sometimes it's inaccurate, but these are the interests that Facebook tagged me with. So now let's talk about the perfect low budget ad strategy. So we're going to be testing different budget levels. You must test the different budget levels, and you must test them at the $3 mark, the $5 mark, the $10 mark, and the $20 mark, because ads perform completely differently at each budget. This is something that I figured out the hard way, because I would go and assume that something that's performing well at $3 a day is going to perform equally at $1,000 a day. Not true at all. Never assume that your $3 a day ad will perform the same if you scale it to $5 a day or $10 a day or higher. All right, so I'm going to go and show you guys right now exactly how I would structure this, exactly how I would structure some interest targeting with some $3, $5, $10 ads. We're going to go in, we're going to check it out. And now for campaigns, this is a general rule, but make sure to not have more than 10 or 20 ad sets in one campaign, as it will ruin your campaign ROAS, which is return on ad spend. What return on ad spend is, very briefly, let's say that you spend $1,000 on Facebook ads. If you make back $1,500 in revenue, well, then that's a 1.5 return on ad spend. All right, so it's just your revenue divided by your how much you spent on ads. All right, and the whole point of that is to, you figure out your break-even ROAS, and I'm going to show you how to do that later on in this video. So make sure you don't go anywhere. If you figure out your break-even, you can go and take the difference between your break-even and your profit. And very important is to make sure you're targeting the right person who will most likely respond to your ad. All right, if you are advertising a coffee product, do not target gas station owners. Do not target truck drivers. Actually, truck drivers could be good. I guess they drink coffee, but do not target someone who is against coffee, or someone who literally doesn't care about coffee, because you're going to get terrible cost per purchases, cost per acquisitions, and then obviously it's not going to work out very well for you. Now let's imagine our ideal customer. You're going to imagine your ideal customer. The golden rule of profitable Facebook ads is the closer you can get to your ideal customer, the more profitable you'll be and the more money you will make. And that's what, in marketing terms, I guess, is called a client avatar. We don't have to call it that fancy schmancy name. It doesn't make a difference, right? But the closer you can get to your ideal customer, the more profitable you'll be and the more money you will make. All right. So how we go and create that client avatar or our ideal customers, we need to imagine the types of people that would be interested in our products, so then we can go and target them. We can figure out the relevant interests. And there's an amazing tool on Facebook called Facebook Audience Insights, which literally tells us all of the best interests, right? Or most of them. And it gives us a lot of ideas that we wouldn't have even thought of how do we not use the tool. So it allows us to see exactly which interests, which Facebook pages, and which countries to target for your $3, $5, $10, and $20 Facebook ads, the low budget Facebook ads we just talked about. And like I said, if you target irrelevant interests, your CPA will be incredibly high, which is bad. And if you target good interests, relevant interests, then your CPA will be really low, which means more profit for us. All right, guys, so now we're in our Facebook Audience Insights, and it's super simple to get here. Just go in your Facebook ads account, go up here, and then All Tools, Audience Insights. And so here, you're going to be checking out what pages you're going to go and target for your interest, and you're also going to basically see, like Facebook's going to show you all the people that are most likely to respond to your ad, most likely to purchase from your store. So obviously it's incredibly powerful. So right here, we're going to choose the country, all United States. You can go and put in the country that you're going to target. Theoretically for Shopify, we can target many countries, any countries that actually have e-packet shipping. And so you can go and find a list of that online, super simple. But for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna go and choose United States. So let's go ahead and say that we're advertising for a coffee type product because I love coffee. Coffee's amazing. So just go ahead, coffee. So right here, Facebook shows us that 68% women, actually very interesting, are interested in coffee. So more women than men are interested in coffee. So now we know that women are our primary target market to target. And then also, this will give you all the pages that are the most liked by people that are interested in coffee. So IKEA, obviously, Ulta Beauty, Groupon, Baskin Robbins, Dunkin' Donuts. Obviously, that's a big coffee chain here in the US. Location. Right, and then we got all of these right here. So this will even tell us, like right here, 0.8% of our selected audience, which is 0.8% of people that of all coffee drinkers actually are actually living in San Antonio, Texas. And then here it will show you how much more likely they are to be than regular Facebook users to be interested in coffee. So this will show you all, like, everything to target. This will show you their job titles. So just go and then type in a few in here, make a list of interest that you're going to target for your $3, $5, $10 Facebook ads, and that will give you an awesome place to start. So now we're going to go and create some Facebook ads. So this is just one of my ad accounts here. Actually, this is the one for my YouTube channel. We're going to go create, and we're going to go and create a complete campaign. We want to click on guided creation. And so now, as you can see, these are our objectives. So you can either do engagement or conversions. What I recommend is starting with conversions. And then if you want, you can add engagement to your posts. So, likes and shares and things like that. You can just run an engagement campaign, but that will come later. We want to get purchases right away. That's the point of this video. So conversions, and make sure that you're titling these campaigns properly. All right. So we're going to go and type in, for example, let's say we're running like a Facebook feed ad, right? Facebook feed ad. So we're going to go and then put in low budget interest targeting, click on continue. All right, and then here for the ad set name, we're going to go and click on create multiple new ad sets. All right, so conversion event is, there's going to be, this is different because this is for my Dan Bass ad account, but click on purchase and then go down here. And then right here, we're going to want to go and click on people who live in this location as opposed to people who just are in that location, because you don't want to target people that are traveling, because obviously, you can't ship to them if they live in like Zimbabwe or Somalia, not any packet country. No offense if you're from there at all. I'm sure those countries are amazing. I'd love to visit one day. So now we're going to go and put in United States, let's just say, right? And then Canada. Okay, so the big four, you can start with Australia and then United Kingdom. That's what's called the big four. So most of your drop shipping will come from these, but also like Germany, any of those other countries that have e-packet shipping are also great. So you can go, make sure to test. That's the whole point, is to test. And then here for your detailed targeting, this is where you're going to put your interests. So we're going to type in coffee. All right, so there you go, coffee. So that's a huge interest, but we can go and just check it out. Maybe our ad is that good that it's going to convert. All right, so we're going to go and then also click on add detailed targeting variation. So this is going to go and create multiple ad sets, one ad set for each interest. You don't want to go and put in like 5 in one ad set, because then you don't know, which interest is the best. So coffee, let's see what else we got here. Coffee bean. We can go and even narrow it, for example, so like coffee and engaged shoppers. This is insanely powerful, by the way. This is targeting coffee and also people who are engaged shoppers on Facebook, people who are who Facebook knows spend a lot of money on products using their credit cards on Facebook. So that's also an amazing way. This means that person has to be interested in coffee and is an engaged shopper on Facebook. All right, but for this, we're not going to put that. Coffee bean. Also, we can go ahead and click on suggestions. All right, so not for this, that's not going to be relevant here, but we can go ahead and target coffee, latte, Starbucks, right? Coffee chains like Dunkin' Donuts. All right, there you go, boom. And then edit placements, very important. And down here, if you're running a Facebook feed ad, you're going to want to unselect all of these other things here, and obviously unselect Instagram feed ad can actually work, so just unselect stories. And then audience network is not good because it's just going to get you a bunch of bot clicks, like robots and stuff. And they're very cheap, but it's just not going to get you conversions. This is actually very good for retargeting campaigns, I found, but we're not talking about retargeting here. That's another whole other superpower of Facebook ads. I'll maybe make a video on that later. But that's how you do it. And then for the budget up here, where is the budget? Kind of lost it. Where is the budget? Oh. And then for the budget down here, you want to make sure you put conversions and then 7-day click or 1-day view for the attribution window. And then down here for total budget, you're going to go and put in right? So we have 3 ad sets. So this means $20 per ad set. We can also do 10, so 30, right? I'd recommend doing either through 5s or 3s, right? You can even do 3 times 3, so 9. But the thing is, if you're spending less money, it's just going to take you a lot longer to get that data. The whole point of spending this money on interest is to get data, so your Facebook pixel gets populated, so you're able to go and generate lookalike audiences, and then also retargeting, right? So there you go. And then we're just going to set this to 30. All right, continue, and then there you go. That's all it is. You're going to go create that campaign, let it run for a couple days. It's going to go and spend that money, and then you can go and basically check again and then see which ones are doing well and which ones are not doing well. Turn off the ones that are not doing well, and then leave on the ones that are doing well. And I highly recommend you sort this. Let's say if you want to test out the same interest at $3, $5, and at the $10 level, because something can be profitable at 3 but not at 5. But can be profitable at 10, you see? So you can go and I would recommend creating a separate campaign. So one campaign at $3 interest, one campaign at $5 interest, one campaign at $10 interest. You don't have to do that. If you don't have a big startup budget, just start at 6 to 10 interests at $3 a day. You'll be able to get some purchases and see which ones are good, which ones are not. So I hope you guys are still with me. As you can see, this is an insane video because Facebook ads are not easy, but this is literally like Facebook ads are the best skill you can learn in the 21st century. You're literally learning how to print money, how to put in $1 into a money machine, and how to take out $3 or $4 out. So what you want to do is you want to take inspiration, emulate, but never copy, right? And that's when you're creating the perfect ad creative, which is the Facebook ad, right? So we didn't talk about the Facebook ad yet, but the actual ad has to be really good. Not many people talk about how to create amazing ads. I'm really good at creating awesome Facebook ads. I wish I could show you the Facebook ads for my Shopify store. They're mind-blowing. Like, the marketing side of things is incredible. Also, the product is really good as well. But what you want to do is you want to take inspiration and emulate, but never copy, because that's just, it's not real entrepreneurship, and you're not really doing anything special. So there are ads out there on Facebook and Instagram that are making a ton of money. All you have to do is find them, emulate them, take ideas and inspiration from them, and then create ones that are better yourself. And the best tool that I found to find ads, and this is completely free, of course, is Turbo Ad Finder. Right, so you can just go and get that on the Chrome store. So if you just go and type it in on Google right here, Turbo Ad Finder, you'll be able to see it. And it's completely free. As you can see, it's already installed. And what this does is this will allow you to find ads on Facebook, and it will literally delete everything else. Someone's posting in the Shopify Freedom group. Amazing. So what we do is we turn on our Turbo Ad Finder. I love the name, Turbo Ad Finder. Okay. And as you can see, this will completely erase everything except ads on your Facebook feed. So this is amazing. As you can see, I'm getting fast charging dock and lamp. These are all dropshipping ads. This is an amazing dropshipping ad, actually. As you can see, if we go find it here, for sure this is a dropshipping store. All right, very in my face, so not the best design. Wall of text, I would not. Okay, and then boom. So, but there you go. I'm sure these people are making a lot of money. So Turbo Ad Finder is the best tool that I found. This will give you so many ideas for products. It's mind-blowing. These are all products you can find on AliExpress.com, Alibaba.com. So there you go. And something else you can do is you can actually go and just search 50% off or 60% off in the Facebook search bar. I found ideas for products that are absolutely amazing just doing this, because obviously if a Shopify store on their Facebook page or through ads is posting 50% off or 60% off, well then, if you just search that on Facebook, you'll find those products, and you can just go see all their ads, and it's insane. And another amazing trick right here is if we go on Carbon Cocoa, for example, this is just some random product that I found, we can go and literally see all of the ads that they're already running. So, we can just go and take their creative, make our own, improve on it, and, there you go. That's all you have to do. So as long as you can go compare yourself to the main competitors, right? As you can see, United States, you can even see the exact text they're writing. You can see everything. It's insane. This is something that, Shopify has become, if you know what you're doing, anybody can make $1 million with their Shopify store. So as you can see, they're targeting USA, all of these countries. They're targeting the whole world, Afghanistan, Albania, right? So they're just doing worldwide targeting. But there you go. Info and ads, something that not a lot of people know on Facebook, and I don't think has ever been talked about on YouTube yet. And something very important is to get attention. You have less than a second to get your potential customer's attention. So make sure that your ad is captivating and has a great hook. So something that hooks the customer in, not just, look at this product, it's so good. No, but boom, look at it, boom, and right away it gets their attention. In this world, attention is today's currency, so that's why you want to make sure that you're getting attention right away. So let's talk about the whole step-by-step process of profitable Facebook ads progression. So first, to research our ideal customer, write a list of all the interests we're going to target that we found in Facebook Audience Insights, and the ones that you came up with just thinking about, what your audience, your ideal customer is probably interested in. Then we're going to go create our campaigns. Each campaign has a maximum of, I wrote 3 to 5 here, but I honestly wouldn't go over 6 to 10. You can do over a little bit over 3 to 5. That's okay. At a $5 a day budget each interest, and then we're going to do 5 campaigns times 3 interests at $5 a day, or $3 a day, or $10 a day, which means $75 a day at the $5 a day level for 3 days. So there you go. And that gives you, 15 interests through 5 different campaigns, and you can go sort them by return on ad spend. That gives you enough data where you can go turn off the unprofitable interests that are lower than your break-even ROAS, and then you're going to go and keep the ones that are good, and then we're going to do what's called infinite scaling, which I'll talk about here. I hope you guys are excited for that. It's absolutely insane. It's something that I've personally learned. It's something that I'm using for my Shopify stores, which are making an insane amount of money right now. So how to calculate break-even ROAS, very, very important. What you do is you go and take $1,000, right? So we're gonna go and calculate on $1,000 of ad spend. So $1,000 divided by your profit per 1 unit, right? So that's after your costs that you pay your supplier in China, and then your shipping costs, right? So your profit per unit, let's say it takes $15 to pay our supplier in China on a $50 product. Well, then $35 is our profit per unit times the product price. So as an example, 1,000 divided by 36 times 49, that means 1388, which means a 1.4 ROAS. So anything that's under 1.4 ROAS on your Facebook ads, turn those interests off. Then anything over, we're going to want to infinitely scale them. So that's something absolutely insane that I'm going to talk about here as well. So infinite scaling, this is the strategy that we're going to be using to scale to the moon. So not only do I want to show you guys how to start making money with only $100, $200 to spend on Facebook ads to start a Shopify store, but now we want to scale to the moon. When you've got profitable interests and lookalikes, you must now scale, or else you're just, you're going to stay making, I don't know, $100 a day in profit, which is still like $3,000 a month, in profit, which is like the average salary, more than the average salary in the US. So it's insane. That's a passive income. But the best strategy that I found is the duplication strategy, which is to duplicate your winning ad set, increase by 20%. So let's say you were spending $10 a day on that ad set, duplicate it in a new campaign, increase that ad set by 20%. So now it's $12 a day. Let it run for 72 hours and do not touch. All right. If you touch, it's going to screw everything up. And so that way, if the $12 one is profitable, you're going to leave that. Now you have one at 10, one at 12. You're going to go duplicate the 12 and then increase it again by 20%. So now it's like 16 or something. I don't know the math there. And then eventually you're going to have like a lot of these duplicate ad sets. They're all making you a ton of money above your break-even ROAS. And you're going to be making a ton of money. That's how you infinitely scale to the moon. And then the other strategy for scaling, I recommend the duplication strategy, but you can also try to increase your budget on your original ad set, let's just say ad set, slowly. All right, so you can go and just try to slowly increase your ad set budget. Make sure you do it at midnight local time every night. Don't do it at any other time of day. And for some reason, I found that that's like incredibly important because that way you're resetting the algorithm. So increase your budget slowly, but I found more luck using the duplication strategy. So if you guys want to learn the complete infinite scaling strategy, and if you guys want to learn more about Facebook ads, go ahead and leave a comment down below saying Shopify Facebook ads. Write that, and if I can get the video to 100 comments, I'm going to go ahead and release that video for you guys. So super pumped about that. So I know this was a long one, but there you go. The absolute best Shopify $5 or low budget Facebook ads, not even low budget. I taught you guys how to infinitely scale your ads as well. The best Shopify Facebook ad video on the internet. And if you guys want to join the best and most motivated Shopify Facebook group on the internet, then I invite you guys to join the Shopify Freedom Facebook group. It's completely free, and I'm in there, and I try my best to answer people's questions. So if you guys want to go catch me in there and then ask me questions, I'm in there. Go ahead, join, introduce yourself. I'll be super excited to have you in there. So the link is down below for that. Otherwise, subscribe, like the video if you guys liked it, and then follow me on Instagram. I'm always traveling right now. I'm in Arizona, in Scottsdale, Arizona, one of my favorite places on earth. But yeah, just follow the journey, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Go out there, take action. That's what's most important.